Alright, hello and welcome to the Blockbuster Bash Brothers podcast, a weekly movie podcast. I'm Trevor Rocco. Wow, I messed up my own name right off the bat.
Well, you know it's going to be a good podcast when you can't get your own name right.
I'm Trevor Rocco, and with me today and every day is my co-host Travis Labrucherie.
You got mine right.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one that matters, right?
Yeah.
Today we have our same guests as last week. Adriana Lomelli, Leah Carlin.
Hello. Hey.
Thanks for being here, guys.
You're welcome.
Each week here at Blockbuster Bash Brothers, we sit down and we watch a couple of films. One new release, something that opens the same week as we release the podcast, and something closely related, maybe another film by the same director, writer, actors, etc. And in most cases, something off the beaten path that you may not have seen or didn't necessarily impress at the box office. We'll give you a little info on the films and then our general takeaways. All this will be followed up by some games.
Woo! I love
Yeah,
games.
let's get excited, guys. Come on.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Can't you see the look on my face? Look how excited I am.
Everyone can see it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, before we get into it here, we got some questions to ask our guests. It's going to be a new segment. We're going to ask our guests, whoever it may be, some questions. They'll be different each time, but today we got some weird ones. The first one's not that weird, but who would play you in a movie about your life? Raise your hand if you would like to go first.
Okay, I'll go first. So, two actresses that I think I look the most alike
I like that.
would be Brie Larson, because she's pretty normal looking. She looks like a normal person. And then the other one would be...
Yeah, if a normal person looks like a smoke show.
What?
She's so hot.
Brie Larson... What? I mean, she is. I think so, too. But, like, she also looks like a normal human being. She's also my age. And then, so, you know, that fits. Yeah. Also, the other person that I thought about would be maybe Evan Rachel Wood. Okay. Just because, like, we got chubby faces a little bit, chubby cheeks.
So you're thinking maybe like an Evan Rachel Wood, Brie Larson love
mix,
child?
Like a combo.
Like
combo of them.
Or if they had a baby.
Like
together.
they're your moms.
Maybe like the young lookingness of Brie Larson and the hair, and then Evan Rachel Wood, like the face.
That's going to be... I'm going to write that question down, like, who would be your lesbian moms?
I like that. That's a good question.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. How about you, Adriana?
That's what it sounds like.
Sorry.
Okay. It's kind of a toss-up. I was thinking about Christopher Walken, but I don't think now that I think about it a little harder, probably not him. So I'm thinking if she was still alive, Audrey Hepburn.
Okay.
At some point.
Classic.
Or another. Yeah, classic.
Nice.
Yeah. She's cool. Or was.
I like her.
All right, Travis, what do you got?
Oh, I'm doing this too?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Well,
you looked like you wanted to.
I wasn't really prepared because I thought they were just doing it really. I'll just pick Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer.
What?
Because you have good grammar?
Maybe I need to work on my grammar.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who's Kelsey Grammer?
All right, so we'll move on to the next question.
Okay. You can look her up later.
Okay.
Frasier.
Okay, she's got it. Okay, the other one is the most interesting question that I thought I'd come up with here. So, if you had to spend a month locked in a public bathroom with any actor or actress, who would you choose?
You go first.
John Lovitz.
John Lovitz.
Do you get to answer?
Sure.
Okay, you go.
This one I would go with... Travis, who do you think I would go with?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
No. Any other guesses?
Of who you would?
I have no idea.
Brie Larson.
Yeah, there you go. Or Alison Brie. Or Alison Brie Larson. Put them all together.
Oh, yeah,
Good
I like her too. Mine would be Amy Schumer, because I think... I mean, technically... I mean, she's an actress. She acts in her show. But I think she would make me laugh the whole time. And I forget I was stuck in the bathroom.
There you go.
She'd just make a bunch of poop jokes, and I'd laugh.
She's good at those.
Yeah.
I would, again, I think of two people every time. Let's see. Probably, I thought of Edward Norton just because he's pretty cool, but I don't think he'd be that super entertaining and funny. So then I was like, Who's really funny? Probably, and I'm blanking on his name because I just think of his character.
What's he in?
Parks and Rec.
Oh, you
Chris
mean
Pratt?
Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
Nick Offerman. Oh
He'd
my
be so
goodness.
funny.
He would be funny. We've met him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I technically didn't meet him. I did serve him coffee.
Yeah, you clammed up a little.
I
That's
didn't
fine.
say a word.
Hey,
His wife would
That's-
be cool to hang out with too.
Yeah,
more than a lot
somehow
of
both
people
of
could
them
say.
together. That'd be awesome.
There you go.
That could be pretty
All right.
Good answer. Okay, let's get into movies here.
Yeah.
The new releases this week is not necessarily the newest option, but rather than sitting through X-Men sequel, we decided to go with a film that's been expanding its release more
I
so.
wanted to see X-Men, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess it was your turn to pick.
It was my turn to pick, and I did pick the Meddler.
Okay. So,
But, you know, as for...
spoiler alert, I didn't get there yet.
Oh, shit.
Surprise.
But I picked
Anyways.
it for you guys.
We decided to go with The Meddler. It's been getting some solid love from critics and audiences alike. The film stars Rose Byrne, Susan Sarandon, and J.K. Simmons. And then since it was a movie that didn't come out this week, we figured let's double up. Let's do 2 new movies. So we also watched Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising. And then, especially since it also has Rose Byrne in it, among a couple other people that we discovered too. We'll get into that later though.
All of a sudden.
But before we get into the new movies, we also watched another Rose Byrne movie called Sunshine. Sunshine is directed by Oscar winner Danny Boyle, who should be well known to listeners as the director of Slumdog Millionaire, 28 Days Later, 127 Hours, Trainspotting, and then most recently Steve Jobs.
It's also an NHL player.
Yeah, Dan Boyle.
Same guy, right?
Yeah, same guy. Okay, great. Glad we're on the same page. This film was a bit of a passion project for Danny Boyle, as he had already established himself pretty well by 2007 when this movie came out. He always wanted to do a big CGI sci-fi film set in space. You'll also catch Chris Evans in this movie, Captain America, and Cillian Murphy.
Scarecrow.
Is it Cillian Murphy? I feel like people pronounce it Cillian Murphy. But
I don't know.
Whatever.
I say Sicilian.
And of course, Rose Byrne. Travis, you want to tell us what this movie's about?
Yeah, it's about, you know, like a misfit group of astronauts that they're not really misfits, but it's a group of astronauts that go out into space to try to save the world because the sun's dying and they're going to blow it up or they're going to reignite it or with a big old bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, they problems happen and you know, they got to use science to fix it and
Well, we find out that they're heading to the sun, but this was the second attempt at igniting the sun.
Right.
And so there's another, you know, mysterious ship out there that never reached there.
The first ship that they lost contact with 7 years.
So they're on their way, everything is going smooth, and then they discover the distress signal from the other ship.
So
and then
they go there and they try to see what's up.
Okay. Yep. And so they have to make a decision on whether or not they continue with the mission or try to go and rescue whoever may be left on the other ship and double their payload so that they can get 2 shots at reigniting the sun, because that's part of the whole situation is they don't know whether or not the one is going to work.
Yeah.
Basically. So we won't go any further into that.
Yeah.
But check
I feel
it
like
out.
I just watched the movie.
That's
Thanks,
only like the
guys.
first...
You guys explained
No,
it.
That's like the
No.
first 20 minutes. It's-
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
they just jump right in, which is, I think, one of the great things about this movie. They just kind of, they don't worry too much about, like, backstory. They're just like, this is a sci-fi
There's
movie.
no, like...
We're going to be in space, like, just take it at face
already
value.
there. There's
Yeah,
no,
for
like, launch. There's no, who are we going to pick to go on this ship?
Yeah.
There's no job applications.
So, Travis, you're the only one that saw this besides myself. Do you have any examples of good visually appealing scenes from this movie? Because I think that's the main draw of this movie is it's a visually appealing movie.
One of my favorite shots that you see a couple times is they have this like room in their ship
Right.
that they can view, just look at the sun. And you see like one of the characters will just be in there just like staring at the sun, and so it looks like this like little guy in a big old sun.
It's a good description. Well,
I can see it now.
there's a a screen, like it's basically a window, and then it's like a front-facing window, so it faces the sun, but there's like a screen over it, kind of, and they can adjust.
Like protects
so you don't go blind.
from the
it basically,
but they can like allow more light in there if they want to.
So it's constantly at like, oh, here's 2%.
Yeah.
I think is what they say, 2% of sunlight, and he like spends a lot of time in there because he like loves it or whatever, and it's still super bright. And then he's like, oh, can I see it at a higher percent, like 50%? And the the computer like AI lady is like, no, you can't do that. The most I can show you is like 4% or something.
I think 4% would kill him.
Oh yeah,
and then, so 3.1 would is a good.
I'm kind of getting an idea where it might be.
Yeah, for sure. So it's like, and then they're like, okay, but you can only do it for like a minute, and then it's like this crazy blast, and it looks really cool. Anyways, they spent a lot of time on sound stages and for the majority of this film, I'm sure, and it's visually super appealing. But what did you think about the story itself? Did you?
I liked the story. Not to give anything away, but
because it starts off as a pretty straightforward hard sci-fi. Like it
starts off like a pretty straightforward space movie.
Yeah, for sure, and it's all kind of realistic, I guess. Kind of not that they're going to the sun being realistic, but like the interactions, the things they have on board, things like that. It's just all futuristic, but believable.
Yeah.
A lot of people complain about this movie though. Two things. One, that in the third act it turns more into like a slasher horror film, and then the other one is that like the science is way off or whatever. So they established the reality of it at the beginning, kind of that it's take it at face value. This is us in the future or something not so distant future, but then it like goes off the rails with stuff that doesn't make scientific sense. Were you able to like put that out?
I mean, if I would not have known that there were all these scientific mistakes, I wouldn't have known while watching the movie.
Right.
But like since I had heard that there were a lot of things, I was like looking up stuff.
Right. Yeah.
As the movie was going on.
Right. So it caught you off guard a little bit.
So yeah.
I mean, I did a little research ahead of time, but not a ton. Like, I just saw that people were upset about it. So, I mean, that was, I guess, was enough to kind of make me question it the whole time, which I think was one of the part of the reasons I didn't quite enjoy it as much as I think that I could have. But, it's just one of those things. If you can go in and suspend your disbelief that, like, this is not the real world and just enjoy it as a sci-fi space movie, then I think
I mean, it's a science fiction movie. The science in the movie is fiction.
I don't think that's what sci-fi means, but I think that that's a good way to approach it. The last one I wanted to touch on for this movie is and you guys can jump in on this one because I think you've seen some of his other movies probably. Have you guys seen 127 Hours and stuff? And I know that Travis hasn't seen most of his other movies.
Oh, really?
What?
Some pretty big name movies.
Yeah, for sure. But for me, the characters in his movies are not like super believably dramatic. I don't feel like he's the kind of director that does well like coaching actors to get them like he's just like
developing them. You mean?
Yeah, like he's more of like, oh yeah, you're a good actor, just do it or whatever, and then he just rolls with it kind of thing. You know what I mean? And a lot of times that comes off as like overly melodramatic or whatever. So I was just wondering, and I think the exception to that was Steve Jobs. Did you guys see that?
No, I did not see that.
I did not.
Right. But Steve Jobs was written by Aaron Sorkin, so it's a completely different script. So that might be it. But do you guys find yourself, at least in his other movies, connecting with the characters? Like anything in particular? Like.
I mean, it's been so long since I've seen the two movies I recognized.
Like 127 Hours.
Yeah, I saw that on a plane.
Right.
And,
well, that's the thing. Most people love that movie, right?
Well, I was on a plane, so, like, I was already feeling sick.
Okay.
And so, in the middle of the movie, I had to turn it off.
Gotcha.
So, I didn't actually finish it.
But that means kind of that you were probably feeling...
Well, yeah. It was really believable.
But it was magnified, so, yeah.
And then... Slumdog Millionaire, I remember really liking, but that was so long ago.
Right,
I mean, I saw it in theaters when it came out, so haven't seen it since.
I was just going to say, for me, like, each individual character, I think there's a lot of other movies and stuff for how they've been developed where I felt a big connection to characters for like 127 hours. It wasn't till I actually read the script after I'd seen the movie a while later and studied it for a monologue that I actually started to feel and get what the character like is talking about and stuff. When I'm watching it, it's like visually appealing, it's kind of like dramatic and it keeps you on the edge of your seat sometimes, but as far as like connecting and feeling the character, I think that's lacking.
Yeah. So you got more from the written word than you got from the screen. Yeah. So
much more.
That's kind of the point I was trying to make, at least for me. I know a lot of people disagree with that because he's a very widely renowned. Yeah, he's
great.
And he's
stuff,
he's a great director. So.
Well, the only two movies I saw for this were The Beach, which I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies.
That's one I haven't seen.
And 28 Days Later, which that came out in 2002. I saw that in the theater. So I don't with Cillian Murphy.
Oh yeah.
He likes numbers, huh?
Yeah.
27, 28 million.
Whoa.
Coincidence or not?
Yeah.
I don't.
Wait, you're talking about Slumdog Millionaire or the movie Millions?
Oh yeah, he also directed
Both.
Millions, right?
Oh, weird.
He likes the numbers.
Yep. All right, well let's get off of him.
Yeah.
Let's we've talked enough. Let's jump over to The Meddler since everybody here saw that one. Travis.
Wait, can I say one more thing about
Absolutely.
Sunshine?
Yeah.
You notice all the superheroes in that movie?
Yeah.
I mean, we already said Captain America and Scarecrow. But
Rose Byrne plays who?
Rose Byrne plays some X-Men character. Who remembers? I don't know.
Yeah.
We had
the two Asian guys.
Yeah, the two Asian guys. What are their names? Benito Wong or something.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Well, there's Hiroyuki Sanada, Benedict Wong. That's what it is.
Benedict Wong, yeah.
Benedict Wong, who's. Oh wait, no, he's not. Oh, he's not the one who's in the superhero movies. He's the one who's only known for space movies.
Oh yeah.
His top 4 on IMDb are The Martian, Prometheus, Moon, and Sunshine.
Wow,
Crazy, right?
that's insane.
Yeah. Oh wait, he was in Kick-Ass too.
So he is superhero, sure.
Well, there you go.
The Meddler.
I wonder, is he in
Back to the
Kick-Ass
Meddler,
1?
guys.
So do you think that's a commentary on like everybody is superheroes now, or do you think that's just happened?
Or it's
to be a
like you.
coincidence?
Well,
Another coincidence?
Yeah.
maybe everyone is a superhero. Like name one person. They're probably a superhero.
I'm gonna change my bathroom choice to Captain America. By the way, I just thought
Chris Evans.
Good
Chris
choice.
Evans. That's
Good
a
choice.
much better choice.
Alrighty, let's move on.
Yes.
Did Travis or any of you want to give us the rundown of what happens in The Meddler?
Yeah.
You want to do it, Leah? Go ahead.
So The Meddler is it's a mother-daughter relationship, and the mother, who is Susan Sarandon, plays a very she plays the meddler. So she meddles in her daughter, who's an adult, probably in her 30s or something, in her life, and is always texting her and calling her.
Just moved to Los Angeles.
Yes,
from
and
New York.
it's been 2 years since her husband died, and she's still dealing with that throughout the movie.
And so it's just follows basically because Rose Byrne plays the daughter, but she's not like she's in it, but she's in it for the first act and then like the end of the third act.
Yeah.
So it's like
Susan
it really
Sarandon's
is
like the main.
Yeah, it really is Susan Sarandon's movie. So she's and how she's dealing with everything. But I mean, it wouldn't be called The Meddler if it wasn't for Rose Byrne. So because I mean, like that's how it starts, and then just like
Right.
She has to have someone to meddle.
Yeah.
Meddle. To meddle with.
Their dynamic's really good, I thought.
Yeah,
like,
for
how
sure.
they did, like for what it was supposed to be.
This is a really light film. It's not. I mean, they deal with the heavy issues and stuff, but like it's not really.
They make it
It's not
funny.
really there.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, it's not.
I cried. I cried a lot.
Yeah, but you cry most of the time.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
So-
That's true.
I wasn't expecting it to be so funny. Like I laughed a lot.
Yeah, for sure. It's
I mean, the whole thing was about relationships and the mom coming into these people come into her lives, and she tries to help them with their relationship with a family member. Most of the people she meets, that's kind of what happens.
Right, for sure. So it's
like a little theme. Yeah.
Yeah. So you thought
Family
that they
fixer.
Yeah, family fixer. So you guys thought that they dealt with like death and divorce and grief and all of that. Like well in the film.
I
What do you
mean,
by well?
they touch on it.
Like they touch on everything, but like they kind of like with a very light touch.
Hardiness.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
they don't actually delve into the nitty gritty.
It's kinda like-
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
they kind of do, but
here's death, but oh well.
yeah.
There it goes.
Well,
There it
it's
goes.
really apparent that even that the death of the husband was a while ago. Like it's they're still healing, obviously, but it's not like it just happened. And
Right.
It's like super, like out of nowhere, super sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that it's just like it shows how even a couple of years later, it still really messes with their life and
Right, in most movies we see, it's like, oh, somebody dies in the movie. Somebody just died and the movie starts, or like that kind of thing.
Right,
And
right.
this is kind of a different take on that because, they don't talk, we don't talk so much about grief in its later stages in movies, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
yeah.
like, I thought that they did a fantastic job with it, you know what I mean? Just keeping it light
right.
and appealing to everybody, but also
Yeah.
addressing these big
Yeah.
issues, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, yeah.
That's a good point.
So let's talk about Susan Sarandon a little bit. She has a pretty large body of work and has played a lot of different characters. Did you find her believable in this role?
I mean, I kind of thought it was classic Susan Sarandon. But, what? What are you laughing at?
I got the giggles.
Yeah. Do you?
I mean,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Susan Sarandon strikes me as a person who was like the opposite of this. Like, she's
Really?
not. Yeah. Like, she just seems like this like cool mom. Like, she's like a cool mom. Like, that's who Susan Sarandon would be if she.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because I've seen Stepmom so many times, but
Oh.
yeah. But like she's not like the meddling type. So at first I didn't think that was like a great role. But I mean she fit into it eventually for me. But
See, right away, I don't really remember much that she's in. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So right away, I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect lady for this role.
I was the
Oh,
same
really?
very
way.
Okay.
believable.
I was the same
I don't really
way.
know her from much else, actually.
right,
Like I know of her, but
for sure. So completely different
Yeah.
viewpoint from me then. I
Yeah,
guess.
definitely.
Okay. Happens.
you know her better than we do.
Right. I guess that's
Seen her in maybe more not typecasted, but similar roles, maybe, or no?
Yeah. No. I guess it wouldn't be really similar roles since I didn't really think that this was like a role that she.
No, not similar to this movie, but in general, other movies that were similar.
Is she always, like, the same
roles,
role?
or
No, not necessarily. She's always something different,
yeah,
kind of. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So I guess it's weird that I would just think that this was like an
Automatically.
odd role for her because she does so many different things, but like it just didn't
Yeah.
click with me at first. I don't know.
Yeah.
This next one's just for Travis. Travis, is J.K. Simmons the new Sam Elliott?
absolutely.
God.
Yeah. Oh my god. I was like,
In that
every
movie.
time he came on the screen and was talking, it's like, dude, Sam Elliott
Yeah,
reincarnated.
I feel like they like
that he's
wrote this
dead.
for him, and then they're just like, oh, we can't
Oh.
get him, or he's busy, so
Yeah.
here's J.K. Simmons. It's just like,
Yeah, I think Coors bumped Sam Elliott for Simmons, and he's gonna be in the in Big Lebowski 2,
yeah, there you go.
Roadhouse 3.
Roadhouse 3, yeah.
He comes back from the dead in Roadhouse 3.
Right, and then Sam Elliott's filling in Superman or Spider-Man 4.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because they're gonna swap.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're just gonna change lives. I was actually looking it up online. They were in a lot of stuff together too. Actually.
Oh, really?
I didn't realize it. It's not anything I've seen, but like
J.K.
there's a couple of
Simmons and
things.
Sam Elliott?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
trying
definitely.
to remember exactly.
Just
what it is.
Googled who that was.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Got
I mean,
it.
J.K. Simmons is like, he's super big right now. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
so when I heard
Especially
on
after the Academy Awards last year.
I read on I heard on a podcast that it was a Susan Sarandon interview, and she was saying that he signed on for this film before he got his Oscar for Whiplash.
Oh,
so
really?
when he won his Oscar, she was calling the director like, "What the heck, man? Is he gonna stay on this project? Like, is he gonna want to keep doing it?" And I looked at his IMDb page. He's got like 16 movies that are either like, or 16 movies and TV shows that are either post production
Oh my God.
or like ready to be
He's a busy
released.
guy.
Like he's so like he's in everything. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He's just one of those guys that works, and it doesn't really like he picks good roles, but
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter how big he gets. He's just gonna keep taking the cool stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's cool. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
He's
I
best friends with
really
Hank
like that
Mardukas.
actor.
Yeah, Hank Mardukas.
Oh, yeah.
Great guy.
I love that.
And his other best friend,
Robbie.
Yeah.
Lastly, we got Neighbors 2. You guys want to talk about Neighbors 2?
Yeah.
So this went from light and happy to raunchy and ridiculous real quick.
This is just what I needed after that cry.
Yeah, for sure.
The Meddler.
Yeah.
So the plot is basically the
It's
same
like
plot as the
Neighbors.
original,
If you saw Neighbors, it's like that, but with girls.
Yeah, well, not all girls, but
Right.
sorority instead of fraternity, and let's play with that a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Was this a great feminist film?
I thought
it was.
Yeah, no, I mean...
I thought it was a nice change from the other party movies that
Yeah.
are not feminist films.
Yeah.
This was really cool that it had that focus in like a silly way.
Yeah, my only problem was like all of the girl characters were just still so dumb. Like they just like they had their moments of like this is
Yeah.
great, like you know, sisterhood and coming up with smart ideas, but then like
Yeah.
they just like tried to copy the original so much where the guys were dumb, so like
The
the
girl,
chick should
yeah,
be dumb too.
right.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that was kind of that was the part that was a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean there was comedy that came from that.
And
so
there
at
are
least there's
dumb
that.
girls. It's okay.
Yeah.
But you know, they still wanted fundamental rights, which was
Well,
cool.
because they were, you know why they're so
They do
dumb?
talk
They
about
were
that, yeah.
they just got to college. They hadn't gone through college to learn.
There
So
you go.
they'll be
We weren't
smart
smart
once
enough
they
yet.
get out of college.
We'll get there.
Okay.
There you
We're
go.
almost
I
there.
see the logic there.
So the other question that I have about this one specifically is Zac Efron funny now?
I thought it was.
He used to
I
just
thought he was
be
fun.
romance teen.
Honestly,
heartthrob
I
guy,
haven't,
you
I
know what
haven't
mean?
seen too many Zac Efron movies.
You haven't seen High School Musical?
No.
No.
Okay.
I haven't either.
Okay.
So just the left side of the couch is singing High School Musical.
Just you
but,
two?
you know, you get what I mean. Those are the kind of movies
No,
he was
yeah,
doing at first.
totally.
That's how he broke in.
Well, he was
What
like
else?
the teen hunk. Now he's
Yeah.
like a man.
Now he's a man hunk.
Man.
A man hunk.
Sure.
Oh God.
But like he's in a lot of comedies now, so it's
Yeah.
like it was like Neighbors, and then you got what's it called? Bad Grandpa that came out like earlier this year. That was like
see that one.
supposedly super terrible.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it either.
And then this, but like I guess the stuff that I have seen him in, like he was pretty funny.
Did you see that one with Matthew Perry? 17 again?
Oh no, but that's like
Me either,
one of the things
but,
that I was talking about. So you know, I think that for me at least, I've seen a couple of his other stuff. Like At Any Price was another one he did that was like just a dramatic role. I don't like him in dramatic roles. I think that he should stick with this. There was some funny stuff.
Yeah, no, he was, honestly
Bag of
was probably
Dicks
my
joke,
favorite character
like,
in
yeah.
that in the movie.
Yeah. And I was like, the first Neighbors, I was like kind of against it. I was like, nah,
Yeah.
Zac Efron, like, come on, put
Yeah.
somebody else in there. This is like a really funny cast. But then, you know, he came through. He came through for me.
Came through.
And Seth Rogen is always great.
Yeah, he's awesome. And Rose Byrne in comedies too now is like amazing. Like,
Rose Byrne
Especially
is
with
such
that
a
accent.
versatile actress.
Yeah, she's in so
Like-
many different things.
It's awesome. Like, anytime Rose Byrne's in something, I'll want to see it because
Yeah, I mean,
who knows what you're going to get from her.
Neighbors and Spy, like all good
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
I'm always fascinated too, and people with accents that are not American, Californian accents do so well doing American accents.
yeah. Are we like the easiest accent to do? I guess.
No.
Because, like, you know, the Meddler versus Neighbors,
Mm.
it's like a whole different person.
Yeah.
I mean, the Neighbors, she just gets to do her normal Australian accent, and then Meddler, she just seems like, you know, that's her American accent.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe
So
a New York accent is really close to Australian accent.
Was that your New York accent or your Australian accent?
Or
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I did both right
I
there.
see where you're
there you go.
Okay.
Interesting.
So this sequel came out like pretty quick. It was like almost exactly 2 years ago when this movie came out. I mean, it takes a while to make movies.
Yeah.
But do you guys think that this movie felt rushed? Like they just kind of put it out there? Because that's like seems to be the Hollywood way of doing comedies these days. Like, oh, it did well, just get it out there. Let's do another one, like quick. Or or they wait 10 years and then do one that
Yeah.
bombs super hard.
Like My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
Perfect.
Or like Rush
Perfect.
Hour 3.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Or I was thinking more like the Anchorman sequel.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Or
the
which
Anchorman
I
sequel.
like. That's kind of a bad example. Or Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
I didn't see that one.
Zoolander.
Zoolander 2. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's the main one.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, don't worry.
Either,
Yeah,
but-
skip it.
I'm gonna see it. I don't care if you don't like it or not.
So Neighbors 2, just so you guys know, has made through 3 weekends about 40 million. I think the other one made over 100 million like by this time.
Oh no.
So it is bombing a little bit, but if you had to recommend one over the other, first one still?
It depends on who you are.
yeah.
I mean,
They're completely different genres, aren't they? though?
Neighbors
So-
is super inappropriate.
genres.
No, they're the same.
You're talking about Neighbors and Neighbors 2
Neighbors
or
and
the
Neighbors
Meddler?
Oh, I
Oh,
thought you were talking about
sorry.
the Meddler.
I'm
and I
sorry,
was
I
didn't
like,
mean to confuse you.
completely different spectrums there.
No, I'm talking Neighbors 1 and Neighbors 2.
I was gonna say,
sorry,
if
Okay,
you're
well, that's
past the Meddler.
completely different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember Neighbors 1.
Mm.
Honestly, I think 2 years is too long.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the
It's
thing.
just
It's
too
just
long.
you can't do it that
already,
quick.
I know you can't, but already I forgot about Neighbors. Like, I forgot that was even a movie till Neighbors 2 came out.
Right.
I forgot who your neighbors are.
And I think that's why people...
I mean, the first one was probably better, but just because it was an original idea at the time. But, like,
Yeah.
you know, this one's fine. I think that,
I
you know,
think they were both real funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think people who, well, this should, like, break that trend of, like, oh, it's a sequel, it's gonna suck. You know what I mean? That's just the way, like, that
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
the
People
audience,
think
you know,
nowadays.
has been
Yeah.
doing it these days. So, go see Neighbors 2. But also see
Don't-
the Meddler.
Don't take your kids
Yeah,
to Neighbors
don't
2.
take your
Don't take your
kids.
12-year-olds.
There's-
Or your
yeah,
grandma. Don't take
there's
your
some-
grandma.
Unless your grandma.
It's hella cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Your
she
grandma
plays
likes
beer pong like my grandma, then definitely.
Great grandma.
No, it's not a great grandma.
just
just
the
a
regular.
She's just my
regular.
grandma,
Okay,
yeah.
just regular grandma. Okay, before we jump into games, do you guys want to talk about Alice? Because you guys saw Alice,
I saw that too.
and I did not.
You did.
Well, I liked it better than the first one,
Me too.
but I didn't like the first one.
I didn't either.
I actually was super disappointed with the first one and this one. I also know I like the story Through the Looking Glass because I read them both, but I loved the storyline and how the characters were in this one, and I felt like it didn't veer off. Like the first one I felt like lasted forever kind of, and like I don't know.
Yeah,
the special
boring.
effects were kind of cheesy in the first one to me a little bit maybe.
I was, engaged through the whole film, but like, I'll probably never see it again ever.
This one?
Yeah.
The second one?
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see it again,
Yeah.
but I was pleased with
With
how well... I mean, it
I
was
guess I
more
just like
entertaining.
going into it. I was like, oh, it's.
Yeah.
I didn't like
It's
the
kind
last
of on a
one, so
whim.
Yeah.
So
Just
it's
as
gonna
something
be-
to do.
better maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe because my expectations were so low too,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That, like-
maybe.
But
That's always a pretty good way to approach it.
yeah.
But actually, the visual effects this time, I really I thought they were done really well, and the costumes.
And
are
what's her
always
name?
cool.
Who plays the,
Alice?
big-headed lady?
Oh,
The Queen of Hearts.
Eleanor.
yeah,
Hello.
She was
Yeah.
just so funny.
Yeah,
in,
she was.
in that.
Mm.
and what's his name? The you know who I'm talking
Time
about?
guy?
Yeah, the time guy.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, he
Mm.
did
Well,
a really good
also
job.
they dedicated
Oh yeah.
at the end. They dedicated what's his name?
Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
That was a nice.
Nice.
Oh my
that was a
gosh,
nice-
I know. Was
Because
that
he's-
his last movie ever, guys?
He was just in Eye in the Sky.
Yeah.
He might still have a couple like in the can,
Okay.
like ready to go.
Yeah.
As
but-
soon as I heard his voice, I started to get really sad because
Aw.
I love him. Like he's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Time
So
for
that
games.
was nice. That.
Yeah. Game time.
Game time. Alrighty. You guys ready?
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, you saw Alice in 3D. How was the 3D?
Yeah. Well, I actually haven't really. I think I've only ever seen one other 3D movie, and I didn't have the best experience.
Mm-hmm.
But I really liked watching this one in 3D. So
Cool.
it was cool. I'm not usually a fan of 3D movies. From my one other experience, I really didn't like it or think it was that special. But this was pretty cool.
What was your first experience?
I think like movie or like
Movie.
the ones going into like about dinosaurs.
No,
and,
movie.
Like
like,
IMAX or something like that.
I'm trying to remember what it was. I know.
It was a while ago,
It
probably.
was a long time
Was
ago.
it Beowulf?
No.
That was my first IMAX
Really?
3D movie.
Mine was Avatar, and I hated it.
My last one was at like some Discovery Museum in Oregon, and it was like a dinosaur one, and it was lame. The
Lame.
dinosaur movie was cool, but not the.
My
3D
first
thing.
3D movie was Frankenweenie.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Wow,
I thought it
I
was
never
awesome.
saw that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, that's a
It's
good movie.
It's a good movie.
That's what I hear.
All right, you guys ready to play some games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been ready, born
Yep.
ready.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
This is what I
this
came
first
for.
game is called Indiana Jones and the Past Crusade. We're going to play this game along with the credits of J.K. Simmons. I'll name some potential past films of J.K. Simmons, and your job is to tell me yes, he was in that, or no, he was not in that. We'll be playing 3 games, and I'll keep score and tally up all of them, and at the end we'll decide the winner. Winner gets to choose which movie we'll watch next week.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, the first movie, possibly starring J.K. Simmons, is called Contraband. What do you guys think? We got a yes, we got a yes, and we got a yes. 3 yeses, 3 correct answers.
Yay.
Good start, guys.
Oh, gonna run.
Watch out. It's starting to
All
get
right.
competitive.
The next movie is called And Punching the Clown.
Don't look at my paper.
Yeah, you guys got to do it all at the same time.
Well, you went early.
Alrighty, we all say no. The correct answer is yes.
Oh, man.
It's a great movie. I saw it at South by Southwest.
Did
Check it out
you?
when it hits theaters
Check
eventually.
it out.
Okay, well, thanks. Thanks for that.
All right,
tip.
the next movie is called The Contender. I'm gonna count to 3 this time, and you
Okay,
gotta
okay,
show
okay.
me, okay?
Okay.
You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Got a yes and 2 no's. The correct answer is no. Sorry,
I should have
Adriana.
gone with my gut instinct.
All right, the next movie is called Lies and Alibis. 3, 2, 1. What do you got? Yes, yes, yes. The correct answer is no. Sorry, guys. Do it again. All right, the next movie is called Extract. 3, 2, 1. Yes, yes, yes. The correct answer is yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Yes, Queen.
The next movie is called The Company You Keep.
Oh.
Does that star J.K. Simmons? 1, 2, 3. Show 'em. Got a no, got a no, got a yes. The correct answer is no.
Shoot, guys.
Adriana falling behind.
Man, I know.
Alrighty, the
last
next
time again.
the next movie is called Digging for Fire.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
3, 2, 1. No, no, no. That is correct. He is not in Digging
Oh,
for Fire.
yes.
Alrighty. The next movie is called Off the Map. And show 'em. Yes, yes, no. The correct answer is yes.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Leah. Alrighty, the next movie is called Extreme Measures. And show 'em. 3 yeses, 3 yeses. That's correct.
Cool.
Okay. And the last one is called The Scout. Ready, set, show 'em. No, no, yes. The correct answer is yes. Way to go, Adriana. Bringing it home.
Oh, phew.
All right. After 1 round, Travis, you have 7. Leah, you have 6. And Adriana, you also have 6.
Oh, phew. That's
Nice.
better than last time so far.
Wow.
Thank God.
Nicely done. Just barely ahead there, Travis.
Yeah.
You know the strategy, or you know the game now.
Yes.
Who do you think it is?
It's
Tommy Lee Jones.
Sam, what's his name?
Sam Elliott. That's correct.
That's what I thought, but I didn't know. I didn't recognize any of those movies.
Right. I tried to be obscure
But
about
I
it. So that...
was pretty sure Tommy Lee Jones was in The Company You Keep.
Oh no, it's,
No, that's Company Man.
Robert Redford's in The Company.
I think, but it's the one I was thinking of was like
Oh.
The Company Man or something.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, next game is called Mo Money Monster. Travis gets to go first because he won the last game. We'll be playing this game with the films of Susan Sarandon. Sorry, Leah.
man.
So one at a time, you guys will take guesses at the films that you believe is in Susan Sarandon's highest grossing films.
Oh, gosh.
And then I'll have the top 5 listed here. If you get number 5, you get 5 points. If you get number 4, you get 4 points, so on and so forth.
So we write down the film names and then we have to put them in order.
No, that's the next game.
Oh, shoot.
This one, we're just going to go around, everybody take a stab at what you think is in the top 5. If you get one, you get points. If you don't, then we move on to the next person.
You're not giving us any, man.
Yep, sorry. Does anybody want to volunteer to go first?
Me.
Leo
Well,
wants
I
to
thought
go
you said I
first.
could go first.
Oh yeah, you get to go first. Oh,
What?
yeah, sorry. I was trying to make it easier for them because they look
I mean,
lost.
if you want to go first, go ahead.
Next time I'm
You
staying.
Step Brothers.
Susan Sarandon is not in Step
No.
Brothers.
What? You said that she was.
No, that's
Step
not what I
Mom.
said.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say.
You were gonna say Step Brothers?
No.
Oh.
The step
It's-
one.
It's Travis's turn.
No.
Yeah, she can go next.
Okay.
Okay.
Stepmom.
Stepmom is number 4. 4 points.
Yay. Uh-oh.
Travis?
I always get her confused with someone else.
Sorry if I made the game too hard.
Thelma and Louise?
Thelma and Louise is in the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it's number 11.
Oh,
what?
Sorry,
You're in the
dude.
top 10? Oh my
Alright, but at least I know that she was in that movie.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. You got another guess?
Let's go with Devil Wears Prada, even though that's Meryl Streep.
Yep.
That's
Sorry.
definitely not her, but...
Another lady that's kind of older.
Why don't we do 3 strikes and you're out in this game? So we got 2
Yeah.
there.
How about
you
I'm
got
out?
another one?
Uh-oh.
Hey, you got one of them. You bringing home some points, though.
Yeah. I can't think of one right now.
All right, strike number 2. Travis, what do you got? Nothing.
So I got one.
Swing.
Bull Durham.
Bull Durham, number 9. Sorry, buddy.
Strike 3.
No, that's strike 2 for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Leah, you got another guess? Shot in the dark?
Race horses.
Race Horses.
I made that movie.
Great movie. Doesn't exist.
Maybe it does.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Wait, don't I only have strike 1?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can get 2 guesses here.
In the lead.
Oh, come on, Susan, what are you in?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, the pressure is killing me. I don't know. Go.
Okay, strike 2.
Oh god, what's that one?
With Susan Sarandon in it? Yeah, I know. It's hard to remember.
I'm just being stingy with points here tonight. That's how it's going to go
Are
down.
you looking?
The one with Sean Penn,
I'm not.
where he's a convict on death row.
It might be.
Dead Man Walking.
Sorry, bud. Not even in the top 10.
Well,
Alrighty.
I don't know
Bummer.
any.
Johnny, you got another guess?
No.
I'm going to defer. You got one more?
That was
Back
my
to
third
you.
strike.
Oh, that was your 3rd strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's out.
Wow.
You guys want to hear what the
Yes,
answers were? Okay. Number 10 was Little Women.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness, yes.
Number 9 was Bull Durham, which was said. Number 8 was Wall Street. Money Never Sleeps.
Oh, I
I've never seen any
forgot.
of these.
7 was Shall We Dance. 6
yeah.
was The Witches of Eastwick.
Oh,
Number
Man.
5. Yeah, number 5 was Tammy, which made $84 million.
Did it really?
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy, right?
oh
I
my
had no
gosh.
idea.
Number
Yeah.
4 was the aforementioned Stepmom, making $91 million. Number 3 was The Client, $92 million. Number 2 was Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Oh, why didn't I think
Oh,
of that one?
$112 million. And number 1, Enchanted,
Really?
$127 million.
Enchanted?
Man.
Oh, funny.
Feel like a knucklehead.
Me too, especially with Little Women and Rocky Horror.
Well, I've
That
never
is the toughest
seen
game we
Little
play,
Women.
so
You're
at
right.
least we're through it, you know.
Hopefully.
Adriana, you took the lead on that one with that stepmom answer.
Good job, good job.
So you got 10
What?
points now to Travis to 7 and Leah's 6.
Can't believe I said Step Brothers.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
That was really awesome, actually, for me.
It's all good, guys. It's all good. We got another game coming up.
You're
Next
welcome.
game.
Gravy.
Okay, next game's called Outcastaway. Which film doesn't belong? Or / not certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. I'll list 5 movies
Wait, no.
from a particular actor or actress. And Adriana will go first, and she won the last game. Then we'll go down the line, guessing, I'll reveal, and then the winners get 3 points if you guess the right one. So everybody's going to write it down on this one.
Okay.
All right, and then 3 additional points if you can name the order from bottom up.
Is it 3 additional or is it 1? I thought we were playing 1.
Oh yeah,
point.
I forgot. Sorry, I should update the notes. Yeah, it's 1 point per title if you get them right
So wait, what
in
are
the
we-
right order. So the
Okay.
first one here is going to be the movies of Rose Byrne. So you're going to tell me which of these Rose Byrne movies is not certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. But write them all down. Means 75% or higher.
Okay.
With 100 reviews for limited release, 200 reviews for national release.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the movies. Sunshine, The Meddler, Marie Antoinette, X-Men First Class, and then Get Him to the Greek.
So I tell you which one.
Which one was the lowest score on
I'm
Rotten
stuck
Tomatoes?
between
Because
2.
4 of the 5 of these are certified fresh on Rotten
Okay.
Tomatoes. The other one is not.
I'm gonna go with.
Hold on.
Oh.
Let's do the reveal at the same time.
Oh, we write
Yeah.
down just the one.
Yeah,
Oh,
just,
the one.
Yeah. Because I don't want people listening to what other people said and then picking that.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Alrighty. So, but you get to tell us first who you guessed. Got your guesses circled? Okay.
Mhm.
Adriana? What'd you pick? Marie Antoinette. Okay.
Yeah.
Leah?
Marie Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette.
Get him to the Greek.
Get him to the Greek. The correct answer was Marie Antoinette. Way to go, guys.
That movie sucked.
I never saw it, but I heard it wasn't
Never
that
saw it
great.
either. I thought
I put it on there because, those olden films often get high reviews because critics love them. So I figured, it was just terrible, says Leah. So you two got it right. You guys want to write down your order if you think what they think the worst rated to the highest rated? So we know Marie Antoinette is the worst.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we're going to go in order from there.
Okay.
And I'll give you an additional point if you get them right. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Adriana, what do you got as the second worst?
get him to the Greek.
Okay, that is correct. Nicely done. What do you got, Leah?
As a second, I had
second
Sunshine.
one. Sunshine. Didn't quite work out. Adriana, what do you got next?
This is where it starts to get hard. X-Men First Class.
That is incorrect. What do you got
I
next?
also had that.
Okay, also incorrect. Okay, second highest?
Sunshine.
Yeah, Sunshine. Incorrect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said get him to the Greek.
Okay, also incorrect. And what did you guys put as the highest grossing? Or the highest grossing, the highest score?
Meddler.
Meddler. Okay, unfortunately, just
None of that is
one extra point given out on that one. So the worst, of course, was Marie Antoinette. Then was Get Him to the Greek at 72%. Then it was Sunshine at 76%. Then The Meddler at 82%. And then X-Men First Class, which is the highest rated X-Men movie, I believe.
Yeah,
At
switched
87%. You were playing along?
Yeah.
Top two you switched?
Yeah, well, I had them written down the right way, and then I switched them to the last second. But it doesn't matter.
Okay, the last one we're doing is Seth Rogen. Okay, ready? Ready to write them down? Okay, your Seth Rogen movies are Pineapple Express,
Loved it.
Take This Waltz,
Didn't see it.
Kung Fu Panda 3.
Also didn't see it, because I'm waiting to see Kung Fu Panda 2.
Gotta get there, dude.
Yeah, you should see it.
Knocked Up, and Superbad. Alright, everybody take a second. Think about which one you think might have been the biggest bomb. What are we thinking?
Okay.
Everybody
Got
got their answer?
Got it.
Okay. Adriana again. Take This Waltz. Leah?
First one?
No, we just need to know what.
Sorry,
you
the
think
worst. Take
worst,
This
yeah.
Waltz.
Take This Waltz?
Take This Waltz.
Sorry, guys. Nobody's right on that
Is it
one.
Kung
The
Fu
worst
Panda?
one is Pineapple Express.
What?
68% on Rotten Tomatoes,
Seriously? Wow.
Man, if it was only 1% higher.
right? Right? Okay, so we'll just do it for fun since,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what do you guys think is the order?
Take This Waltz is next.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'll go.
Kung Fu Panda.
Nope, Take This Waltz is next. You guys are correct. Number 3,
Kung Fu
Kung Fu
Panda.
Panda.
Kung Fu Panda is correct, 86%. Number 4,
Knocked Up.
Super bad.
Superbad is
Superbad, I
correct,
was gonna
88%.
say, yeah.
Knocked Up is at 90%.
I thought that was
Yes.
going to be number
Yeah.
one. So
It's pretty
Pretty good.
yeah.
You should
pretty
see
highly
it.
respected
I
film.
have seen it.
See it again.
No, I have not seen it. We just had this conversation
Oh,
yesterday.
goodness.
did?
Well, we should have a movie
We
night
did?
and watch that.
You said you didn't like Knocked Up, did you? And I said I've never seen it.
Oh. Well, I liked it.
I know.
I think.
Oh, yeah, I thought you didn't like it.
Yeah.
But you had never seen
That's what I just said. Yeah.
You guys are hilarious.
Great.
Anyway.
Good to
All
know.
right, I'm going to total up the winners here, and then Travis is going to catch you up on what's coming out this weekend.
it. All right, so
This is right
this
there.
weekend we have Popstar Never Stop, Never Stopping. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2
Oh,
and Me Before You.
I read that book actually.
Really? How was it?
The book was actually really entertaining, but it's kind of too bad that the previews basically tell you what the book's about. Because when I was reading it, I didn't know it might be some sort of romantic type story.
Wait, are you talking about the Ninja Turtle comics?
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Well-
you enjoyed the book, though?
Yeah,
Okay.
I really did.
Great. Yeah, the first reviews coming in have been, super mixed, but,
I was
a
kind
lot
of-
of the
yeah.
audiences have been like, yeah, it's great. Even though it's, a romance movie,
Which is silly because that's not how the book goes.
Yeah.
It starts at all. It's not.
Is this the prequel to Me, You, and...
you, me, and Dupree.
I know what
yeah,
you're
You, Me, and
saying.
Dupree.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
All right.
I'll go see it. So, looks like we have a new winner. Adriana has 14 points.
That is crazy because last time I bombed so bad.
Yeah, you actually
Your turn
you
to
didn't do that
win.
bad. Yeah.
I guess so. It's my lucky day.
I better win next week.
Leah, you had 9. You were way ahead. You had 14. Leah had 9, and Travis had 7.
Oh, hey, you guys, maybe this time it will just be like bomb really, really bad, and then the next time win really, really high.
Oh, so
Just
I'll
back
win
and
next
forth.
time.
Yes, I'll bomb again, so it's okay. Don't
Yeah, there
worry,
you go.
guys.
Alrighty, so take a minute.
Out
Take
of
a
all
couple
of
or a couple
those?
of days, and no, you don't have to decide right
Can I
now.
tell you?
We'll
Oh, I
decide.
already
Well,
think I know.
we want to watch Popstar. I'm sure is
Well,
the one that we
that's
want to
the
do.
one I was
But I don't
gonna
know if we're
pick.
gonna be able to.
I mean, I want to watch Ninja Turtles.
I don't
but
really want to watch
I know
Ninja
everyone else
Turtles,
doesn't.
Sorry.
We'll probably get Turtles, so we can probably do that one. But Me Before You, I don't know if I can stomach it. So
I'd rather
we'll
see the pop star.
Yeah, we'll
you get to
try to
choose.
work it out, but
I don't get to choose.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
You won.
It's your choice.
Well, I thought. Okay, never mind.
You just have a couple days to think about it.
Okay.
All right, quick
So we can
update.
persuade you to do the movie we want.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just kidding.
What can you bribe me with? What are you gonna give me?
Ninja Turtle stuff.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep, that's all you get. Catching up on the summer box office challenge, we got a little interjection here from Travis.
I do.
Yeah, you made some money this weekend.
Yeah, but it's not enough.
X-Men Apocalypse made about $65 million,
That's not anywhere near
and
what
Alex
Captain
made
America
about $28 million.
That's
so,
not anywhere near the Angry Birds movie.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
I
I'm
can't
still sitting
win.
in a good spot. But you got 30% of the pie now. Let's see. Nick's got 6% of the pie. Julie's got 3%. Eddie and Leah both have 2%, and then I got the 57%.
And I didn't make it that night to pick. But,
Yeah. Snooze, you lose.
I know.
Sorry about that.
seriously. I wasn't really sneezing though.
That's a wrap for us tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll try to get another episode out this week if we can see the movies we want to see. If not, we'll be with you guys next week where Adriana will pick the movie.
Yes. Get ready, guys.
Yeah. So thanks for listening. Remember to like, comment, subscribe on our Facebook page and our SoundCloud page. We are the Box Office Bash Brothers. Check us out.
Woo!
Yeah.
Time to eat some ice cream.
Yeah. Let's go get ice cream.
All right.
Later.
Bye.